Mirror's Edge Catalyst, the loading screens. Normally the loading screens just have an icon or something that is animated that looks pretty but doesn't add to the story. This is the exact opposite for Mirror's Edge Catalyst. In the first loading screen it says, the conglomerate has made people willing slaves of wealth and status. Just from the first loading screen you can tell that Mirror's Edge Catalyst takes place in a dystopian corporate world where everyone is bought into a system. Just from the first loading screen, you can tell that they added a little bit of story just to the loading screen to help you get immersed into the story. Like Mr. Anderson, living in a world of fakeness, a virtual world in the Matrix, deciding, probably in an office, where to move up so he can have more tiles in his office space, and which level of the skyscraper he should live in. It's not really the character of... That's actually the opposite of the character in Mirror's Edge Catalyst, where they don't think about what kind of jobs they can get, which I'll get into later, or what kind of stuff they can buy. They work outside the rules, which is interesting. They don't buy into the groupthink of sucking up to higher-ups in a world to function in, so that they can live and prosper. They can abuse the system opposed to going against the system. They can take advantage of the system, etc. They're rewarded by sucking up to the boss, by not going in prison, and psychologically set up in a system where you feel better accomplishing things that someone else tells you to do, executing stuff by their rules and their standards. Money is a recruiting tool. In a world of capitalism, money is power. In the world of communism, government is power. To get money, you have to be employed where you pay taxes, pay other workers in the economy, other corporations for their products, so that they become more powerful and they gain power within that country and system. There's a lot of philosophical stuff obviously told in the story, and I want you guys to think about it every time you watch these loading screens. The next loading screen is the exact opposite, saying that runners work as couriers and cat burglars. The burglaries are ignored as long as they don't oppose the government. The runners, as couriers, could possibly work for the corporations that run everything and have so much power. But the cat burglars, maybe, I don't know. If they cat burgle people who are not of significance and can be taken advantage of, like they've been taken advantage of by corporations and their psychological control over everyone, then the corporations don't care because there's nothing stolen from them and it doesn't affect them. If they do steal from the corporations, then maybe they'll spend money on mercenaries or police or some other big figure to go after those people to get their secrets and make sure that their secrets are safe and their commodities are safe and everything doesn't affect them and doesn't hurt their power. This is an interesting idea that was brought up in Rob Bagger's analysis of the 2012 indie film, superhero film, Dread, mentioning how gangs exist in a world of crime and how judges only go after them if they show themselves in the media to gain power through influence, such as that of Osama bin Laden always showing military propaganda, or because the fact that they're trying to take over a building, raise power, gain more weapons, possibly become a destructive force, not necessarily killing people and civilians and innocent people, but the fact that they can possibly rise up against their government. And that's all I have to say about the loading screens the two loading screens that Nachozombie found in the demo of Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Hope you enjoyed.
The city has changed since you were taken, Faith. Kruger's Sec are coming down hard on even the tiniest policy infractions.
Yeah, it can't be easy being a regular employee these days. I almost pity them.
They made their choice long ago, Icarus.